to my kitchen. You guys, today we are making, I've been so curious about these Butter Swim Biscuits. So I was going to make my husband a biscuit sandwich this morning, so I thought we would try this recipe. This is supposed to be a very simple, quick recipe. So for those of you that may be intimidated about rolling out and kneading dough to make biscuits, maybe this will be a recipe that works for you. So I thought I would experiment and try it this morning. I do already have a traditional biscuit recipe on my channel, and I will definitely link that. It was a recipe that my mom used, so it was very special to me. But again, we're going to try this today. We're going to see how simple and easy it is. These biscuits are supposedly going to taste light and fluffy. So we're going to see. Most people use, I think, like an 8x8 dish or an 8x9 or 9x9, the little glass casserole dish. I want to use my cast iron pan. Let me see if it's hot. I melted my butter. It's not hot. I want to use my cast iron skillet. So that's what I'll be doing my Butter Swim biscuits in. Now you guys, for those of you that don't like a little butter, the name is Butter Swim. So there's going to be a lot of butter. As a matter of fact, we start off with 1 stick of butter. It's already melted in my cast iron dish. Cast iron skillet. I'm saying dish because most people use dishes, okay? We're going to need 1 stick of butter. I've already melted. I've added 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour to my bowl. In this little glass dish, I have 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 4 teaspoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Okay, make sure that you're using baking powder and not baking soda. All of that is in here. And then we have 2 cups of buttermilk. This is the whole buttermilk. And y'all, I just because I want to add me some honey to my biscuits, okay? So that's what we're going to do. Of course, I have thoroughly washed my hands. Y'all, don't be in the kitchen with nasty hands because that's just nasty. Oven is preheated to 450 degrees. So let's get these biscuits mixed up and see what we're working with. Now I just want to make sure that all of my dry ingredients are thoroughly combined. And then we're going to slowly start adding our buttermilk. And I want to add just a little bit at a time. I also want to make sure, let me switch to my spatula, that I don't overmix, okay? This mixture is supposed to kind of look cottage cheesy-ish, if you will. So I'm not trying to get this mixture smooth. Still gotta be a little lumpy. But we want to make sure everything is mixed up well. Make sure you scrape the bottom of the bowl good. And get all of that flour from the bottom of the bowl as well. Last little bit of buttermilk. I can't wait to see how these biscuits turn out. Especially being this easy. Okay, you see how it still looks lumpy? Again, I'm not trying to get this biscuit mix smooth. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. Alright, so now guys, my butter was really melted. Starting to solidify a little bit because it was sitting in the pan, but it's okay because you don't want your butter piping hot because that could make your I think that could probably make your biscuits a little hard on the bottom if it's really hot. All right. Again, let me make sure I have everything combined and scraped from the bottom of this bowl. Y'all, I just like fixing my biscuits and cornbread in a skillet. Love my cast iron skillet. And it's okay if some of that butter kind of seeps over the top of your biscuits. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Okay. Again, I'm not trying to smooth it out because I think biscuits have that texture on the top. Okay, and then it says to, let's see, we're going to score the top of these biscuits. So since I'm not using the glass pan, let's see. Make sure those biscuits in the middle are the largest ones. Okay. Alright then, I think that's gonna do it. Oh, y'all know I forgot to add my, wait a minute y'all. I don't want to, wait a minute, let's do that again. I forgot to add my honey, y'all. I forgot to add my honey. Now this is how I want to do my biscuits, okay? How about that? Were y'all saying, Miss Donna, you didn't add your honey? Okay. This is how I want to do my biscuits. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let's score these again. See, that's what happens when you be adding stuff to folk recipes. You forget to put it in. There. Okay, we're going in. 450 degrees. I'm going to start off by setting my timer for 20 minutes. And then once they're done, I'll let you guys know exactly how long they baked in my oven. Okay, you guys, we have baked for 25 minutes. I have to be really careful because some of that butter started spilling over, so I ended up putting this pan under here, and I'm so glad I caught it before it started to sizzle over just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but that could have been a disaster. So if I were to do this again, I would definitely not do as much, okay? So you know what? Rather than me trying to hold this up, how about I'm going to bring y'all over here so you can see this butter sizzling. Y'all see that butter sizzling around the edge? So, of course, this cast iron skillet is piping hot. But it does have that biscuit look. I don't think I can really tell where I scored it, which is fine. But now, y'all, I want some more butter and honey on my biscuits. So these are my biscuits. And I can add what I want to add. So we add some more honey. And I'm going to add me some more butter. You better know it. Listen. If you don't want all this on your biscuits, then don't add it. But these my biscuits. Yes. Okay. So now we're just going to have to let this cool down just a little bit before I finish his breakfast sandwich. Okay. Okay, let's dig in this, and you can kind of see maybe a little bit where I scored it. Maybe sort of, kind of. Let's see. I don't know. Ooh. It's only been about 3 minutes since I took this out of the oven, so it is still hot. Let me just cut it where I want to cut it. I want him to have a big biscuit. Big old biscuit. And ironically enough, he doesn't care for a lot of dough. Like, you know, those biscuits that are real big and fluffy. He prefers more of a thinner biscuit. So this should be interesting. Y'all, sometimes he even takes the middle out, okay? The middle out of the biscuit, so it won't be so bready. And I'm trying to get this out without tearing it apart. Let's see. It's still hanging on right here. Just give him another one. Ooh, you guys, look. Let's see how fluffy that looks. Can y'all see that? Look at that. See that steam and that smoke? Okay. Interesting.
Hey, everybody. I'm woke. Like all them people that can see stuff that rest of us can't see.
What I didn't tell y'all is that it's real early in the morning. He's getting ready to go to work. I was in here by, what, about 3:45? Okay, so before I put your biscuit together, we have to taste.
That's a biscuit?
Yeah, we have to taste it.
What kind of biscuit is this?
I know, right? That part.
It's a cornbread biscuit.
I know. Ooh.
Who makes a cornbread biscuit?
It's not a cornbread.
What is it, a cornbread skillet? That's a cornbread biscuit.
And I know you're not going to want all the extra. You tell me what you think, and I'll tell you what I think.
See, this is what I mean by woke. She saw something I can't see. A cornbread biscuit.
They look like cornbread because I fixed it in the skillet. And I know you don't like a... Back up, babe.
It tastes like a biscuit.
It tastes like a biscuit. And I know you don't like it like really, really thick.
It's too much biscuit.
It's too much bread in the middle.
It's a cornbread biscuit.
Baby, don't call it a cornbread biscuit.
It is.
You want me to give you a smaller one?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna just cut the middle out the middle.
I know it. That's a... Well, I told him that's what... See, who cuts the middle out of their biscuit?
I'm all confused. It's a cake cornbread biscuit.
Wait a minute, before I get into all that, let me get our thumbnail. Okay, I probably need to turn this the other way. Y'all see, this is what they look like on the inside. You gonna smile? Let me, baby, turn that. You got that light. It's too bright back here. It's kind of washing out the top of your head. The back light. Okay. You gonna smile? Okay, y'all.
I ate all the stuff off of it.
Now,
You can have the rest of
my honest opinion, as for me, I prefer the traditional biscuit. I'm not, and it may be because I'm really not a biscuit eater.
it. Well,
I
I'm a
prefer
biscuit
toast. What do you think, babe?
connoisseur. It's a bunch of biscuit.
Does it taste like a biscuit to you?
It does, and I try to give the people the middle part that I didn't eat.
I mean, it really tastes like a biscuit to you.
Yeah, it tastes like a biscuit. It's the cornbread biscuit. It looked like one.
Well, you just say that because that's how I fix cornbread in a skillet.
That's the point I'm making. It looks like a cornbread biscuit. It tastes
And
good.
look at him, the left part of the middle.
I tried to give it to them.
Well, y'all try it and tell me what you think. I like my mama's biscuits. That's just my opinion. Oh, but what I did want to say is my takeaways. If you do it in a cast iron skillet, be careful because that butter was bubbling over. And like I say, because I was watching it, I saw it looking like it was getting ready to bubble over, and I put that pan up under there to catch that butter. Because if that butter falls in the bottom of your oven, then you could have a whole issue. It could actually cause a fire. So I also don't think, I don't know, because I saw some videos and even those casserole dishes seem to be kind of small. So if you can use a little bigger pan, it'll make your biscuits a little thinner, but I just think that's safer, okay? Because that's a lot of butter, and that butter can be something. So y'all look at what he's doing. He is getting his, he cutting all of that out the middle, like I told you. Y'all
Yeah, I can have this too.
Listen, but look, it is.
It's hot.
Okay, it's okay. See, it's fluffy. But he's cutting all it out because he don't want.
You're a fire woman.
Well, it's okay, but it is. It's
See,
fluffy.
now there it is.
And
Notice, look at
yeah,
that.
I asked him his honest. I asked him his honest opinion. Does it taste like a biscuit?
It does.
He said it does. Yes.
It does. It tastes like
Like I say, I'm not a biscuit. Give me that bottle.
Look at that.
I'm not a biscuit person.
I am.
But you know, I prefer my mama's biscuits.
That's crazy.
Can we just leave the egg like that?
Yes, we can.
Here's your ham and your cheese.
Send it over there. I'm just, everybody bear with me. You know, everything gonna have to be right.
He has to fix his little sandwich. Has to be perfect. And see, if I was fixing your sandwich, I would have had it folded on there. I'm trying to hurry up and get you out of here.
I know, babe. They're gonna have to just wait at me at work. Okay.
Fix your little sandwich. Your cheese was over there, wasn't it? Oh,
You left my cheese in there.
okay.
This is incredible.
These are the morning before we go to work chronicles. Let me see.
This is crazy. Oh, one end way bigger than the other end. I'm trying to level it out. Would you look at that, people? That right there is, now that, don't drop this. Please don't drop my sandwich. I will be on the floor down there crying and eat my sandwich.
It's his sandwich, you guys. He's getting ready to take to work, okay? All right, you guys. Look, we're trying to get him out of here. We can't play with y'all. today, so he's got to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so and turning on that notification bell. That's that.
Hit the nose.
Hit the nose, and that way you'll be notified whenever we over here experimenting or doing whatever it is we're doing. As for me, I'm gonna stick with my mama's biscuits. But again, if you try it, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys, if you make this, please be careful with that butter and the way it bubbles over. Please, please, please be careful, okay? All right? Thank you guys so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us again next time. Bye.